Glad you're streaming with us. Well, Donald Trump's future as a political candidate goes on trial in a Denver courtroom today. Opening arguments have begun on whether the 14th Amendment actually disqualifies Trump from running in 2024 because of his actions during the January 6th deadly insurrection.
Trump incited a violent mob to attack our Capitol, to stop the peaceful transfer of power under our Constitution. And we are here because Trump claims, after all that, he has the right to be president again.
This lawsuit is anti-democratic. It looks to extinguish the opportunity for millions of Coloradans, Colorado Republicans and unaffiliated voters to be able to choose and vote for the presidential candidate they want.
And you know, this is a historic hearing because it's the first time that that clause, known as the insurrectionist ban, will be tried in court against a candidate for the U.S. presidency. Senior reporter Katherine Faulders has been following it. So this case sure feels like a long shot, Katherine.
It does, but Kira, as you mentioned, it is historic because it is one of those firsts. Now, Trump, they're arguing, is ineligible to hold office because of actions surrounding January 6th. For example, the focus is on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which says specifically that a candidate is disqualified if a person engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the United States. But as you mentioned here, there is very little precedent. It's likely that either side, whichever side loses here, will almost certainly appeal it to the Supreme Court, and then they will likely have the final word here.
So how will testimony from eyewitnesses to this deadly attack impact the hearing?
I think witnesses will be hugely important here as we see this play out over this week. There's lots of questions here about what particular actions fall under this insurrection clause, for example. What meets the threshold for disqualifying under the amendment? How is it enforced? We heard Officer Daniel Hodges, who we've seen lots from and heard lots about, testify here today. Kira, take a listen.
I was afraid. I was afraid for my life and for my colleagues. I was afraid for the people in the United States Capitol building. I was afraid for Congress, Vice President, and what these people would do to them and how it would affect our democracy.
Hodges is one of those D.C. police officers who we saw that harrowing footage from on January 6th. He attended most all of the January 6th congressional hearings. In court today, they are playing some body camera footage so people can see for themselves what happened on that day.
So continuing on with Trump's other legal troubles, there's so many, it's hard to keep up. The judge reinstating the limited gag order on him in his federal election interference trial. What happened there?
Yeah, that's right. That's Special Counsel Jack Smith's January 6th case here in D.C. The judge implemented a gag order after prosecutors had asked for it. They said that he shouldn't be able to call Jack Smith deranged, for example. Prosecutors said he shouldn't be able to attack witnesses. They said it could be intimidating. So the judge issued a gag order. The Trump legal team appealed it. She stayed it, so she put it on pause until she could hear from both sides. And last night, Kira, she reinstated it, saying that the Trump legal team didn't really make a good argument here, especially given Trump's recent attacks on his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, which he made, of course, after our reporting that Meadows testified with immunity.
All right, Katherine, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.